What up there, anime and manga communities? This is your boy chdeaaanime, or chdeaaanime, whatever else you want to call me. And today, I'm here to talk about life. We back, bitches. So, I know it's been a minute since we done the Let's Talk Life video, so I feel like I gotta reintroduce y'all to a brother. You know what I'm saying? So, here's what we're gonna do. For my new subs, for my old subs, when you come to this Let's Talk Life video, nigga, you get yourself a nice cold drink, a nice relaxing beverage, whatever it is you need to chill, and you just sit back and relax with your boy chdeaaanime. Yeah. So now, let's get into this, what I want to talk about. Now, it's 2015, it's a new year. Happy New Year to you guys. I hope you all enjoyed your holidays, and I hope you got what you wanted for Christmas, and I hope that during your New Year's you had a blast, because I know I had a pretty good New Year's. I've had better, but it was good. It was good. I lived, so I'm here. I lived to see another year, and that's good enough. Now, here's the thing, right? This is 2015, brand new year. We're literally 3 days into it, and I feel the storms of change coming in this year for me at the very least. And I just wanted to do this video as kind of like a question. I know everybody's doing them, but I just wanted to ask, what is it you want to do in 2015? What are your goals for this year? I remember I talked to a sub of mine who has now become a good friend of mine. So I'm sure you're watching this video and you know who you are. Battlefield 4 later. But anyways, the thing is, I was talking to him, and you know, it got me. He was actually the one who gave me the idea for this video. Thanks, dog. But the thing is I know a lot of people aren't sure. Like, everybody does these resolutions, or then they don't follow up, or they just have no direction to go in. And I was just asking, you know, what is it that you want to do this year? What is your goal? What is you, whatever your name is, goal to do this year? I know what my goal is. My goal is to finally join the military. I'm already on the start of that. Just got one last hurdle I need to cross over. But anyways, what is your thing? Now, I want to also talk about, if you don't have a goal, don't feel bad. If you don't feel like, if you don't have something preset, freaking my circulation, my legs getting cut off my fucking pants. But if you don't have any goal, don't feel bad about it. Because I know a lot of people feel like, oh, I don't have a goal, and just there's nothing I'm really gonna do, so I'm just here and living. Don't get depressed about it. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because you're gonna find out what your purpose is in life. You see, I've noticed, and I was a part of this. I remember I was constantly thinking about things like, oh, I don't have a goal, and I'm not doing this, and I'm not doing that, and it made me feel down, and it led me to do things that I didn't even really want to do in the end. And it's all because I was trying to rush to find out why I'm here, why I'm trying to do this. And that's not how life is supposed to go. We're supposed to live life and enjoy it one day at a time. So instead of trying to figure out what's your big purpose, what's your goal, just live. Because it'll come. Whether you want it to or not, you will find out your purpose one way or the other. Like, it's just kind of how life is. You know what I'm saying? And you might not even necessarily recognize it, but you could play a huge role in someone's life. One life really matters more than you may think, but that's a topic for another day. But the point is, what I'm trying to say is, don't feel so bad, and don't go searching so hard for some goal. Just live, and it'll come to you. Because if you try and force it, you will end up with nothing but sadness and confusion in the end, like I did. So don't force it, just live one day at a time. But also, what I ask of you is, if you're doing something, ask yourself, why are you doing it? Like, if you're going to school right now, look deep down inside yourself and ask you, is this what you want to do? Are you doing this for yourself? Are you doing this for others? Are you doing this because it makes you happy? That's the big question. Because at the end of the day, you could be serving a motherfucker ice cream, but as long as you're happy and you can go home with a smile on your face, nigga, what does it matter? I think a lot of people get confused by what success is. And success isn't measured in dollar bills. And I really want to get that across. I don't hunt for money in my life. I don't want money. Money could go... I need money as a means to an end, but I don't hunt for it. It's not something that is on my mind constantly. It's just something that'll eventually, if I get rich, I get rich. Okay, whatever. But the point is that you shouldn't live your life going after things because I need money. Go after things that make you happy. Now, I'm not saying be broke and be a fucking hobo on the side of the street, because then you're going to be really unhappy when you can't eat. But I am saying chase the things that make you happy. And I remember I was speaking to someone, I remember asking him the same question about, you know, are you really happy doing what you're doing? And I could hear it in his voice when he said, no, I mean, that's what it is. You can tell when someone doesn't want to do it. And don't be afraid to not do it and say, okay, I don't want to do it. Let me give you an example. Let's say you've been in college for 3 years and you now figure out that you don't want to do what it is, and whatever it is you're doing, right? Let's say you're going to college for stripping and you find out that you don't want to be on that stripper pole anymore. Bow out. It's not a waste of time, and I'm going to tell you why. Because some people be like, oh, I wasted all these years of my life. Nothing is a waste. Everything happens in your life for a reason. You learn things. You learn, because I can guarantee you learned how to work a stripper pole. You know how to do something now that you otherwise wouldn't have if you hadn't been through that other thing. So it's not a waste of your time. It's just you needed to learn. You needed to try it out. Failure isn't, don't want to do it. Failure is you not doing it because you don't want to. Failure is you don't want to do it because you feel like you can't do it. Not that you don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? I hope I'm making sense. But the point I'm trying to make is don't chase after what you don't want. If your parents want you to do it and you don't want to do it, fuck that. Because at the end of the day, you have to wake up and you have to live your life. You, good sir. So chase the things that make you happy, no matter how dangerous, no matter how impossible it may seem. If you chase it, you may find an answer that you would have never thought possible. And I want you, my subs, those of you who are watching this video, to go into this year with that in mind. To not necessarily chase the thing, not necessarily to search for your goal, but to live life and ask yourself the important questions of why you do the things that you do and where do you really want to be. And it'll come to you. You will find your answers just by asking these simple questions. Now, I'm not saying drop out of fucking school. I'm not saying all that bullshit. I'm just saying go after what it is that you want. Let this be the year that your lives change. Let this be the year that you usher in a new part of who you are. Or if you're already happy, then keep being happy. That's the point, is to hunt happiness, the pursuit of happiness. Happiness is something that you must pursue. It is not something that you just have. You pursue it. To the day you die, you have to chase it and want it. Because the day that you don't chase it, the day that you don't want it, is the day that you give up, and the day you will never be happy. So you have to always chase the things that you want. This is going to be a good year. At least I think that's what my gut tells me. A good year for a lot of people. If it's a bad year for you, I apologize. But hopefully it'll be a good year for you. Now, what I ask of you is, if you don't have a goal, then think over it. And if you do have a goal, leave it down in the comment section down below. Let's all hear what it is that you want to do. Let's be a support group to kind of build ourselves up for these new challenges ahead. Like I said, I want to join the military. I want to become good at this. I want to change this world. That is my goal. To not be a man who sat back and did nothing as the world was crumbling around him. And that way, when the shit hits the fan and I end up dead, I can at least die with a smile on my face saying, nigga, I tried. What more could I ask for? So, either way it goes, man, I hope you have a wonderful year. And let's kick this off with a bang. So, you know what? Let's see. I think I have a few ideas for a few Let's Talk Live videos to come, so alright, I'll see you guys then, alright? Either way it goes, man, I'm gonna go ahead and sign out now. This is your boy chdeaaanime signing out. Please be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and do things up like the thrive. And I'll catch you on the flip. It has been golden. Peace out, my communities, and have a good fucking year and pursue that happiness.